Okay, so I'm officially back on the YouTube channel filming videos after what feels like a long time. Unfortunately, got ill over Christmas with flu and a virus which knocked me for six, so I feel for anybody else who's in that same situation, but I'm going to be filming a video today on self-assessment. So if you've not yet prepared your self-assessment, or maybe this is the first time that you need to go ahead and do it, I'm just going to talk you through a few key points to help you along. But if you've got any questions, put those in the comment section after, and I'll be sure to help. See you in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Now, my McDonald's order actually came through at the same time as filming this video. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to talk you through the top 5 things that I see get missed off self-assessment returns that could actually save you quite a bit of money on your self-assessment return in the UK. So let's get started. So we're just going to start this off with work-related expenses. Did you know that you can actually claim for work-related expenditures such as uniforms, boots? Now they have to be branded with the logo of the company that you work for, but you can claim for those on your self-assessment return. So if you are a sole trader, for example, and you've purchased shirts that have got the company logo on, you can actually claim those back on your self-assessment return as a deduction to the total amount due. So what's next? Tools and equipment. So again, if you're a sole trader in the UK and you're buying tools and equipment for your job, then you can claim those back. So when it comes to, I guess, expenditure in general with HMRC, when you're looking at your tax return, they essentially apply a rule where they look at essentially 100% business use. So where you've got tools and equipment that you're using in your business, so it could be, for example, a saw, or it could be any other sort of tool that you're using, maybe you're a plumber, for example, you can claim those back on your self-assessment return. Now the other one is travel and mileage costs. Now this can be a bit complicated, and I do get quite a few questions around what is classified as mileage costs and what isn't. So essentially, you can't claim the cost of your commute. So let's just say you've got a stable job in an office, let's just say Manchester, just picking it out of the air, and you travel from your home to the workplace. That is not mileage allowance that you can claim for. However, if you are asked to go ahead and work at, let's just say, somewhere in Stockport, and you've got to commute from your home to Stockport, which is not your usual fixed working address, then you can claim for that mileage allowance. And similarly, again, if you're a sole trader, maybe you're a brickie, maybe you're a plumber, then there is mileage that you can claim for. Now, again, you can go down a rabbit hole with this if you start searching online for what types of mileage claims you can do. But essentially, sorry, I've got to eat these while they're hot. There are 2 types of mileage claims. So we've got what we call simplified expenses. So that's where you can claim, let's say, 45p per mile on a car. It does change for the type of car that you've got. If you're driving a lorry, if you're driving a motorbike, so it's definitely worth just double checking that. But if you just type in simplified expenditure on HMRC, that's going to give you a listing of what you can and cannot claim for. So as I say, it's 45p a mile for the first 10,000 miles if you're driving a specific type of car. And then after that, it does reduce. And in my opinion, that needs to be looked at, because for as long as I've been an accountant, which is a while, 16 years in this industry at this point, it's always been 45p per mile. And we all know that the cost of fuel, of diesel, etc. goes up every year. So yeah, I think that needs to be changed at some point. But again, you can claim for those travel costs. And if you're not sure, if you've got a complicated work situation in terms of where you are stationed, just put those in the comment section and I'll put you in the right direction. Now, some of the other things that you can claim for is if you work from home. So you can actually claim a percentage of your utility costs and other costs if you work from home. Now, there is an easier way to do this, and again, HMRC has lots of guidance around this, where if you use, for example, one room in your house, you can claim for a proportion of those costs based on the usage of that room in your house. But the other way of doing that is to claim what we call, again, simplified expenditure, where you can claim £6 per week for working at home, and that will cover those costs of utilities, etc. But the best thing to do there is to do a like-for-like comparison. And again, if you're not sure about how to work that out, or you've never seen this before, or you just want some additional information here, then put that in the comments section. I can put you in the right direction. Okay, now the next thing that you can claim for is the likes of any office equipment. So if you've purchased a laptop, maybe you've purchased a computer, maybe you've purchased a desk or a chair, for example, like the one I'm on now, then you can claim that back. So those are all legitimate expenditure that you can put for your self-assessment return. Now finally, something that you might not be aware of, again, if you are a sole trader, maybe this year you've made a loss in your accounts. So you've made a loss in business in the tax year, and you're thinking, okay, there's been a crummy year, but okay, hey ho, take up my chin. Now you can actually use those losses to take back to a previous period where you've made a profit and ultimately reduce your tax bill. Similarly, you can do again the same in the same trade moving forward. So again, if you've made a loss in that year, it's not the be all and end all. You can again use those losses to take back to a previous year to reduce your overall tax bill. So just something to be aware of if you've not come across that before. Now, I'm going to continue eating these whilst they're hot because I can't stand cold chips. But as always, if you've got comments, leave them in the comment section below, and I will always do my best to get back to you and put you in the right direction. But yeah, hope that helps, and I'll catch you at the next one.